Game got moved up a few hours today with some severe weather expected throughout the state of Alabama later today, but nonetheless, we get to watch some baseball.
Be in that zone early in the count, be aggressive. You look right there. Great thing for Butch Thompson to see as this game progresses.
Swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts for Cade Fisher.
This long SEC schedule.
1-2, how about a punch out? Cade Fisher strikes out the side. Hitting .403 on the year. He's got a great on-base percentage as well, over 500. He's gonna bloop this one into center field, and a lot of room, I should say, on the right side of the infield. And there's ball 4 on a pitch outside. Already a pair of home runs on the season. This first pitch hit Cade Ballou.
And he's been able to drive balls all year in these situations.
McIlvain's 2-1 to Freilich is punched out to left center field. Running over and making the grab on the run is R.J. Austin, but that's going to get the job done for Auburn. The Tigers strike first here in the first inning on the sacrifice fly from Chase Freilich.
And what he can bring to this team.
Down on strikes, McIlvain gets the big strikeout to end the inning, and now has a larger role here this season. On a 2-2 pitch that comes inside, and that one got away from Cade Fisher. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down, and the runner at first. And down on strikes goes Maldonado. That's already the 4th strikeout of the game for Cade Fisher. Here's a drive to center field. Racing back goes Carter, and on the warning track.
About him, they love his maturity in his at-bats, as we see right there, just a patient approach, slow down and stop the game, and that's a great testament to his career.
Lucas Steele drives this ball deep to left field. That one's gonna leave the yard. Home run here in the 2nd inning. Auburn's DH today, Lucas Steele, touching them all. First home run of the year. What a swing, 3-0 Auburn.
Looks like a fastball, maybe a little cut fastball that just stayed in the middle part of the zone.
The other thing we hear so often, and you see this all the time from conversations that you've had, just being in it, is just that sense of urgency. Runner at first, 1-2 with 1 down, and down on strikes. Sawyer Hawks comes in and gets the job done.
So this offense is lining up to be a really solid offense in the SEC.
As Fabian hits this one on the ground to third, Johnston.
They feel like he's going to be a catalyst as this team goes along.
There's a walk. This ball gets past the catcher and Freilich as it was behind the batter. A ricochet from the backstop. Needing to throw a strike, not able to do so there. A home run and 15 driven in. It's a run-scoring opportunity here for the Commodores as Austin drives this ball to right center field. That one's going to find a gap all the way to the wall. Vandy sending 1 runner to the plate, and they're on the scoreboard. R.J. Austin with an RBI double.
You want to do damage right now.
Hard hit ball down the line. It's a fair ball. That'll work for Vanderbilt as 2 runs come in to score. They've tied the game at 3 thanks to the freshman Brody Johnson driving in a pair.
Guys that can have length in their bullpen, and this is here we are in the 3rd inning. We've had 2 changes already, so this is going to be a bullpen day.
So they've given Riley Nelson the base.
I think it was catcher's interference.
So we've got our Hawkeye view here. Here's another look, Alan.
Take the lead right now with a driven ball.
3-1 on the way. This is inside, that's a walk. Back to the plate, Cam Tilley's got it.
He knows what it takes, and that's a great guy to start off on a Friday night.
Cade Ballou starts off with a walk. And another throw over, and they got him.
Well, you look right now, Hawks.
2-2, the count to Freilich. This ball driven to right field. It's going to get down for a hit. They had the shift on, and he still beat it. And then everybody comes out to watch you in the spring. Payoff pitch to Rembert, that's a walk. Swing and a miss. Big time strikeout there as he hits this ball out towards left field. This one gets down. Auburn's going to be able to bring a run to the plate and score. There at third, you saw Brody Johnston running back. So we see Lucas Steele trying to bait Sawyer Hawks. Vandy likely to get out of the inning as the right fielder Humphrey able to put it away. Yesterday was Josh Donaldson Day at Plainsman Park. The former Auburn Tiger who had an incredible baseball career was honored and recognized prior to the game with his family alongside, able to throw out the first pitch. You know, Josh Donaldson is a guy his players were alive and able to watch him play in the big leagues, and now they get to see him around the program knowing that he wore this Auburn uniform. But the 9-batter Braden Holcomb's making him work. We've got a full count, and he walked him. 1-1 pitch. Popped up in the air. Right side, Auburn's second baseman Chris Rimbert makes the catch on the run. And drives this pitch to short. What a catch made there by Vastine. Vandy in rhythm here in the fourth. There's a strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Sawyer Hawks. Momentum goes back and forth. This ball hit down the line. Brody Johnston, the freshman, keeps hitting. He had a 2 RBI double his last time up. He's got his second double of the game. Good start to the fifth for the Commodores.
To do damage.
This one's inside, it's a walk. 2-1 the count to Barzy. Runners take off. This ball's hit to third. Eric Snow gets the out at third. Auburn has the throw get away. So the runner will be safe. Now they're in a little bit of a rundown. Between third and home, Fabian applies the tag. Although initially the call at third base was out. So you can see confusion here from Tim Corbin and third base umpire Seth Buckminster trying to get to the third base bag with his right foot. And they're going to reverse the call. They will load the bases for Vanderbilt. This is what they saw in the review. This ball, Rimbert able to keep it in front of him and still get the out. What a nice play that was from Chris Rimbert.
Very nice play. You're not going to turn 2 on this play anyway. A great job of knocking it down. He regrouped himself.
So Vanderbilt ties the game at 4 on the ground out. And this is a first pitch attacked by Jaden Davis. Vanderbilt takes the lead. Jaden Davis drives the run in. The first time today the Vanderbilt Commodores have the lead over Auburn. Runners at the corners. This ball sent the other way. Another run in to score. Jonathan Vastine with an RBI single. It's 6-4 Commodores. 3 runs across this inning for the Commodores. Here's another base hit into left field. Sending Jaden Davis to the plate are the Commodores. They lead it 7-4. A wild play earlier in the inning to load the bases for Vandy, and they have made Auburn pay.
They're just finding holes, and now that's a great job of Armstrong of climbing the ladder.
9th batter of the inning, it's R.J. Austin.
Just wears you out.
2-2. John Armstrong.
To get that put away, to get out of the inning.
2-2. Punched out to right field. What a nice job of hitting from R.J. Austin. This one is trouble, and it's extra bases for the center fielder. Vanderbilt's piling it on Auburn here in the 5th. How did he hit that ball? What a play.
What a veteran approach. If we look at it again, it's a fastball that's elevated. He stayed on it, and he just kept his hands back, drove that ball just over the first baseman's head. You don't let up, especially in this league. Too much can happen through the course of a game.
Armstrong gets a much-needed strikeout and just didn't look back. 3-1 to Freilich. He goes the other way. This ball's trouble. It's in the gap. It's going to clank off the wall. Extra bases. for Chase Freilich. Look at these comparisons on our screen here, Alan, between Plainsman Park and Fenway Park.
I mean, and just the history of what Fenway is.
This ball's into center field, and it's going to be runners at the corners. Terrell drives this ball to right field. It's deep. Going to be put away by Humphrey, but Auburn will tag and score. Bub Terrell drives the run in. It's now 8-5. Hit on a line, and another great play made at short. Swing and a miss, strike three.
You're wanting to look and say, hey, how is it balanced? And that's a great job of the leadoff hitter getting on.
3 balls and 2 strikes. There is a called third strike. England Bryan comes in and does his job. We'll see the payoff pitch coming. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the day for Hayden Murphy. That's ball 4. Back-to-back walks for these young freshmen.
Getting a win somewhere, and that's why you're going to lay all your cards on the table right now to find a way to get a win.
On the ground to short, to second for 1, the relay to first.
Let's see, he's going straight to the bag. It looks like he was, unless he's talking that he came up there, but I don't think that's a...
No interference is the call after review. Lucas Steele drives this ball to left field. That one's deep. That's going to be off the wall. 1 run will score for Auburn. Steele slides into second. How about an RBI double for Auburn's designated hitter? Carter hits this ball out to right field. Playable, however, for Humphrey, who puts it away. Starting his 3rd inning of work. And Humphrey's going to be the first batter to reach base against the right-handed arm of Hayden Murphy. Valley High School product, Jackson Sanders, the freshman pitching here, and this one gets away from freshman Chase Freilich behind the dish. Austin drives this one to deep center field. On the run, Bristol Carter tracks it down, fires it in to prevent Humphrey from tagging. Plays for both sides. 0-1. Hit to left. On the run, Ballou makes the catch. That's just the second out. And Ballou's just going to race it into the bag and double up the runner himself. Swing and a miss, strike 3. What a pitch that was from Miller Green.
You're putting a lot of offense on the board and scoring a lot of runs, but this is how it is every weekend.
Last 4 outs. Fabian skies this one into the air. Caught in left field by Holcomb. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. How about the strikeout for Dylan Watts? Watts, the pitcher for Auburn. Strike 3.
It would help you, but you're looking to try to get something where you can, one big swing and you tie this game up.
This ball's a mile into the air and caught. Due to severe weather here in the state of Alabama, Freilich hits this one on the ground to first. Here's Rembert. Hits this ball hard down the right field line. That ball is going to stay fair. It's out of play. It's a ground rule double for Chris Rembert, and Auburn will get the opportunity. 0-2. A dribbler back in front of the plate. Catcher fields and fires on to first, and our ball game is over. Vanderbilt defeats Auburn. They even this 3-game series.